Good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here today. I will be presenting the research for my study entitled An Analysis of the Musical Future and Vocal Performance of Ario Mi Chiamo Mimi from Puccini's opera La Bohème. Today, I will cover the following key aspects. Composed in 1896 by Puccini's La Bohème is one of the most beloved operas in the standards representatives Mi Chiamo Mimi. The first ario sung by the character Mimi reveal her inner world, delected her poetics and creative precision. These studies explore how musical elements and vocal technique measures to present Mimi's personalities and the emotional state. Understanding this ario is not only vital for vocalist performance, Puccini's, but also incidentals of the sentence interesting in Western operas and the prettiest famous Mimis in 1000 Centuries opera. The study seeks to analyze the musical structure and the future of Mi Chiamo Mimi's instruments. The vocal technique need to perform the ario expressively, explore how Mimi emotional identities in revealed through music and the text previews interpreting. Guidance for vocal style students uptrains this ario. How does Puccini use melodies, harmonies, and rhythms to express Mimi's character? How do performers white vocal structures essential for communicating the stabilities of the ario? How do performers practice enrich the emotional and dramatic dive of the ario? Overview of the light Bohème and the character of Mimi, lyrics arrays and the musical context of the ario, analysis of the vocals and interpretive technique, comparative study of ladies' performance, no prefers the performance. Let's listen the music. to this video, we move on to a deeper study of the sound. Analysis from characteristics, the Oreo Caramel Mini adapts a few random from and is divided into three main sections consisting of the totals of 72 bars. It is structured letters is A, B, A, C, D. The first section spans bars 1 to 31 and follows a trajectory A, B, A from. The eighth section bars 1 to 50 is writers in the respective style and 6 in 2 constant. The big section bars 16 to 25 shift to the clamp identity tempos each songs and the following melody stands in strict contrast to the most speech-like A section. The triples appearing in bars 16 followed by the chords, ascending vocals and the softening tempos push the atmospherics. Second station bars 32 to 49. Tempo increasing cleaning and light happy feeling. Race between phase help clears and recruit practicing. Mimi displays her daily life. Her tempo paced fast, slow, fast, slow. This creates a feel, living and tender moods. Third section bars 15 to 72. Big section bar 15 to 16. Most lyrical part of the Oreo focal time. Entities tempo 3 phases. Start with the sedative third addending dice. Raises melody stronger accompaniment and the 2 high notes building emotion to the clampings. Final big section bars 61 to 72 returns to the earlier beat melodies with slight recent change. Last 2 bars. Monologues stay on one piece with the 10 tables reasons, slow Puccini's flexibilities and innovations. Puccini melodies have 2 mysteries. Horizontal motion, small stillness between notes, mostly stability slows Mimi shine. Useful imaging. Rhythms the vitilated. Filters the repense notes and the late 3, 6 to the slow, Mimi, playful, cheerful side. White internet lab appear later, buildings on the earliest is to light neutrals to the most emotional and the relating part. Diverse figures use the different melodies, motifs, and routines to the connect pieces. Complex buildings, contentions, the two floors of the buildings at map faces before the collapsing section. Endings. After collapse, melodies returns to middles, low regions, and with the tender lyrical tone. Piano minor mimi is fifth place of the soprano. Puccini said the musical feelings based on the story, missing narrative, and the lyrical part. He the majors form feel rhythm A, D, A, C, D, B. A is the main sections, B, C, D. Practice correcting. A section bar 1 to 52 count time. Slow, ardent, lento, the repetitive style. Start melodies, fusionist, so freely P and PT. Slowed mimi shyness. Bar 7. Melody, spells, slowed mimi opens on to redoundful. Big section bar 16 to 25. Focus time. Repetitive characters, correct attending, common tempo. Melody flows more. Accompanies use the book choose. Part 19. So far, instruments feel the reasons, return the twinest, show mimics over the common the shyness. Telling the tiniest readers about herself in clothing and in six section bar 27 and 49. Variations of A section to cup time. So let me tempo. Melodies is more expressive than A section. Mimi is less time now. Sector notes showed Mimi play for QC. Bar 37. The mute dance shows Mimi's compose character. Big section bar 50 and 60. Tie chains to focus ties master completes part. The climax tempos Dennis most stories very exciting and relaxed. Spray and design change create strong story characters. Mimi's emotions feel released, showed deepens love her life. Couples 2023. Final session, bar 61 to 72. Returns to big section melodies, varies note constraints 16 notes in last 3 bar. More receptive light. Shows Mimi becomes shy again after opening up. Bar 71 rose. Slow down, silence the end of her medicals. one contemporaries in the recitative style singing. Contemporaries in the dictations of the singing. Keep break attend during singing. Every breath here makes two conception faces losses, retain span and the melody change, requires character be free. Recitative style sings simply, natural masses and the faces means. Example bar 1 to 6. Melodies raise dismantles goes so fast too low. Mimi shyly introduced herself and then call me Mimi. My name is Lacos. Dramatics journalist increases of the so fast to melodies low. Focus on the words says, think about the them and the means. How will Mimi introduce herself to the stranger? Wise tone. Singers must think about this. Interpretations short, with tone and start. When less interesting, expresses the first means interested by composers. Keep will hide but face in hide naturals after bar 2. Take a quick degrade. The two important of the breath of the legato. Breath technique arcade. Examples brain of the breath left height objects. His breath days help feel both flow. Secondary. Extension technique key. Keep discrete extent of the first inhaled, explaining the again before the strangers each faces. These products choose broad solos and the few need extension. Puccini's long fusions requires vocal extensions, so breath supers in the infrasols. Legatos light are contraltos everywhere. Breakens blues and breathe the musical life. Examples loose part. Will vocals, land need stranger with support. Keep brings medical edges after inhaling, maintain perspective in hydration danger. Independent follows no just quotations every word needed through the eye. After bar 2, quick deep breath the practice after next to bar. Mixtape, safe and raise tension breath mass to back to always. Interest every word is clean. Contain the most recent contents, some shows recitations work of the faces continuity. The three breaks through the change in the tempo and the analysis. Puccini's style makes many complex changes. Tempos and the analysis contextually shape. Inhalations must through sounds and contextions, hard force, breath and directions are key. Three types of the breath stations. Quick breath. Use well faces comments connecting tilts and the tempos is fast. Slow breath. Use when there's longer phases before and the phases and the tempo is slow. All those times to phases. Let breathe. Use in long phases without otherwise breath marked. Take the handings break in the knee, but don't break the phases. Explode bars 3 to 7. Clear fractions, millions, tempos, break make within the same bar. Use quick breath. In height depend every phases breath of the night. Language expressions in Mini. The one is a crate of the language improvisation. Language and music work together. Language is projections music give in the wings. Beginners after overload language important. Using pinnings, from the forget sounds causes unclear singings here than this project. When learning forget sound, studies Larios as a physics language focus on the present pronunciations and the style. And his code players calculus apartments. Count each word means in help vocal performance. Meanings in italics. Italics vowels is A, E, I, O, U are good for singing. Example: start, see me, he, say me, chaminis. Me list modes note neglects. Step 1. Learn the pronunciations of each word. Use a dictionary learn IPA. Listen to the recordings correctly native Italian singer. Step 2. Familiarize with the lyrics, making the consonants clear. Vowels few and clear. Example: Carmino. For viewers, I, A, O. It is counts each the vowel most clear. The 2. The flow of the language. The flow language exchanges pitch, denounces symbols, but to the accountant's pronunciation is left to attendants feel the language follows different from speech. Composed by music on this means and the emotions music structures influences language. Examples: receptive and this means notes like spreads manner song lies which are might from the important. Man's phrase fast, certain sweeps notes. Challenges: reasons lyrics are fast and dense. Peace is easy. Reasons is hard. Repetitive, recurrent paintings, practice diaries. Understand the reasons then record based on the beats and the means. Meaning. Teachers advise a practice of the speaking don't like the pitch, reasons change, affect accomplishments, singing like speaking but maintains vocal standard. Creative slowdown retains the receive lyrics in singing stanzas, intellective util's nature. Various language singing and emotion techniques save music. It makes in the character inner world. Use language as the base wide process and technique in free follow. Accurate explain words means and the faces tone. This make the performance live and bringing the character to life. Vocal performance and short studies work together. Research the composers, his the background, through and character property to buy vivid understandings to the character, expose this personalities and the feeling and at the moment. Example start. Mimi introduce herself to the reader. Sees me Academy Minor Mimi. Focus on toes and the Mimi's inner world, shyness. Its phrases, Mimi's and the Legos say the word. Melody raised to the mean high support, the Legos. Others express this word hidden. Not space between note word A, G, between C and me. Connects the piece and throws legatos technique weavers most notably proposals and is practical. Language is vital through the praise to be vivid, connections and important language, a character and singability. The change of the chambers in the performance of Michael Manomi. 1. The importance of the chambers counts in the Puccini's remains composition style. Museum operas through lovers and so-called class, smart people with emotions and life scenes. Love hymns showed whole artists in the press. Puccini's well-mode style is cleaning in meaning. This aria is a reprint of the Larios Sponos. Changes the wise, brings the distinctions, figures, and challenges viewabilities. Where most composers' style stays true to the character interviewing Mimi's showpiece. Sector 3 parts. First part A, B, A from. Each section Mimi introduced herself temples a dance led to the first few maintains melodies, lyricals show shinings. See example 9. Bars 7 to 11. My background is simple melodies, message, sections A, not first word. Big section tempo. Endings Collins show. Constant A, Mimi, operas up about love and life. Melody song that follows Kimball's 2005. Puccini's like the Puccini link compositions close to the performance singers must understanding the composer's intent, imagines the characters, situations, and the feelings, integrates them into the singing. Timbre change in the performance of the meaning. Narrative Introductions Part 1. Tenors from D, majors 2 count time. A section part 1 to 50. Start seat me child me say wills the prose so fast, natural timbre. Relax draws, less nature's grows life so fast, late. So the recitations height and the expressions. Big section bar 15 to 25. Time changes to focus time. Faces develop borders, link, temples, and the clown. Shows mimic change field, list shy. Lyricals wide with the singing language, love, and the spirit. Slow her love from life, love emerging. Example, the print needs some wheels compensations. Print is height point, tenors are need breaks sport of from collecting white grace melodies. Challenges keep the singers so fast. Less vowel resonate full. Lyrical expressions decree look into Mimi's emotions most impressive part. High shape 2 counts time and 4 count time. Shows musical changes. Mimi tells her life, I live alone. I pray to have a accompaniment use the cycles, make the melodies, levers, and the fillfuls, tempos, mode. Auditors, majors, and showed Mimi. Isn't lovely. She enjoyed watching Claude. Emotions exciting, living, vocals, violence, the light height, cheerful. Middle section. Cleansing more interesting emotions. Tempo calm makes analysis with great sound. Great sound be emotional relaxed. Examples. The cold winds have the praises, first kiss of the spring. Lyricals showed Mimi reach hand for the love. Melody in focus time. Longer spaces, first 8 bars showed melodies, gradations. Performance singers emotion hijinks part 5. Fold codes and great emotionals, great expressions on the emotion. A regulator must be clear, expressive word like the linked emotes. Practice balance technique clear with the beautiful facings. Final small section. Brief to climax Mimi review. The roles in the battle so beautiful. Emotion toned, safe, Mimi sing about life intense faced by the flaws I September will not have the beginnings is medical battles by the moved shelf. Not to risk code, my life is like this every day. I am your neighbor's mode detective style. Challenges wide emotion road like the openings, front conclusions, lyricals, simples to the place. Performance use the side close to the show, Mimi's shyness after say goodbye to photos most is the character, the situation. Compress use the certain tool. Contrast the 16 notes with the ambient bars. Feel the return. Mimics stand like the melodies. Print note for fine bars. Be praised. Analysis Puccini Oreo Micamino Mimi help me better understanding 19 South countries, music and the Puccini style. Explored Mimi's character gave me a new view of the opera. Appreciations both the rules and the prism. I realized the Oreo's focus on Puccini's characters, the composer's words is rooted in character development. When prevents doesn't focus only on the techniques improve the skill. The skills by also concerns and character in that life and connections to their work. Only by trying to freeform show the composer's character can you archive and compose and magical performance. This is my reference. Let's reminisce and change. Thank you for your attention. I welcome any questions or throughs you may have. Thank you.